In simple words, the main point, single dose of magic mushroom psychedelic can cause anatomical brain changes, study finds. Participants took 25 milligrams of psilocybin, reporting deeper psychological insight and better well-being a month later. Explains a real thing that happens in the world. Let's talk about this. Not the surface-level stuff, the real, mind-bending science behind it. Get ready to think differently. Let's break single dose of magic mushroom psychedelic can cause anatomical brain changes, study finds. Down into pieces your brain can chew on. We'll move from the basics, to the mechanism, to the surprising real-world implications. Part 1. Common myths about. Meaning, here's what's happening. When we talk about common myths about, we're describing a process that unfolds at a level you can't see directly, but its effects are everywhere. Example, imagine 2 ice cubes in a glass of water. One melts faster than the other. That simple observation, studied carefully, opens up an entire field of physics, and it's the same idea we're looking at here. Remember, reality is often stranger and more elegant than our intuition suggests, and that's what makes science so rewarding. Part 2. The basic mechanism behind. Meaning, the reality of the basic mechanism behind is often counterintuitive. Your gut says one thing, the evidence says another. And the evidence wins. Example, think about what happens when you blow on a hot bowl of soup. That tiny act of cooling is a miniature version of the phenomenon we're discussing, and understanding one helps you understand the other. Remember, the evidence is clear, even when our instincts argue against it. Part 3. Why scientists were surprised by. When we talk about why scientists were surprised by, we're describing a process that unfolds at a level you can't see directly, but its effects are everywhere. Example, consider a single ripple spreading across a pond after you drop a stone. Now imagine that same pattern, but at the scale of an entire ocean, or an entire galaxy. Remember, understanding this one concept unlocks a dozen other fields that build on top of it. Part 4. What the research shows. Meaning, the reality of what the research shows is often counterintuitive. Quick recap, single dose of magic mushroom psychedelic can cause anatomical brain changes, study finds. Is easier when you split it into small parts. Today we covered common myths about, the basic mechanism behind, why scientists were surprised by, what the research shows. Use one idea first. Then add the next. Subscribe if you want more science explained this clearly, and drop a comment telling me what you want to learn next. Remember this, understand the cause first, then the fact makes sense.